Hey everybody, I'm out in the shop today. I got something in the mail on Saturday. Today is Sunday. I got my rain guards in. So, you may ask, why did you order Ford rain guards? Well, they don't really sell a low profile rain guard for these trucks. That's pretty much flush mount to the body on the Rams. So I went ahead and bought these, which I had seen on a TikTok video that a guy had put on, but this is kind of what they look like once they're on. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of trimming, but before they can go on, so I couldn't just leave them black. That'd be kind of boring. Let me find the bag that I bought, which has everything that I plan to put on the truck. Or put on the rain guards, sorry. Let me move some stuff and I'll open my tailgate. And we'll set this stuff down here. So, from what I know little about painting, which is not a lot, I've painted a few things in my life. And get everything out of the bag here. Should have had this prepped and ready before the video, right? Terrible video guy. So, what we have here, so we can get all the labels pointed up and they'll stay. So here's what we've got. So we have some clear coat. We have paint match for the, I think it's PR4 for the color match. We have some plastic adhesion promoter, and then we also have some automotive primer, self-etching primer. So my plan is to get these out of the box or unwrapped out of the plastic, and then we are going to cut them down so that they fit kind of where we want them to fit, and then I'll take and scuff them up with this, which is just a scuffing pad. It's nothing real rough. You just kind of want to scuff it up a little bit, and then we will take our self-etching primer. We'll prime it, and then after that we'll wipe it down, make sure everything's good. We'll actually, sorry, I did this backwards. Have these set up the wrong way. Scuff pad, adhesion promoter. Let that sit, kind of clean it off. Then self-etching primer. Then we'll do the paint, and then the clear coat. But we'll do a couple of coats of primer just to make sure we get a good solid base so that there's no defects, I guess you could say, in it. And then we'll take and probably shoot it, which I don't know if this can will be enough, but we'll shoot it with probably 3 coats of paint, and then probably about 3 coats of primer, or clear coat. And then the other thing I got done, which was, when did I start this? Friday night? So the mud flaps in my one video I had already showed you guys. So I took them off and decided that, no one had really commented or give me any advice, but we ended up polishing the upper part of the mud flap, and that is how they turned out. Which, this one does have some scuffs on it, which I don't know if you can really see those on camera. But there's the mud flap bracket. I sanded them with 320 grit. There's the side of the truck. Sorry, I can't get my camera to flip for whatever reason. And then here are the front ones, which if I get close enough, it pretty much looks like a mirror. There's the phone. Here's the inside. The lower part of the mud flap. So what I had done was sanded them down to with 320 grit, and then went up to 600 grit and 800 grit. And then we took our Bauer, I think it's a 7-inch polisher, and I took the, let me grab it here, because I cannot remember what they actually call these, but it's basically your beginning cutting step. Yeah, it doesn't really say what it is. But anyway, you use your yellow first, and then your green, which there's not much left of that one. But with both of those wheels, your yellow, you use a brown rouge, and then your green, you use your green rouge. And you could also take it up to a flannel, which I did not, because these are just mud flat brackets. I'm not that gonna get that carried away with them. And then I just used for my sander to sand all that stuff was just a Hercules orbital sander. And I got the Bauer grinder from Harbor Freight and the sander from Harbor Freight. And yeah, I mean, I do a little bit on the side. I don't get too carried away with it, but I do enjoy doing it. What else? So, yeah, I figured I'd catch you guys up. Just a little short video on the rain guards. These, like I said, are Ford rain guards. That's the package that they're in. I don't really remember. I think I got these off of Husky. I think it was Husky. Where are they? Yeah, Husky. I think they were like 80 bucks. I did find a guy on TikTok that does make some aftermarket ones. Obviously, he sent me a message after I had already purchased these and they were already shipped. And I figured, you know what? I might as well see what they look like when they get here. So I think they look pretty good. I think I'm going to run with them. And this is what we're going to use on the truck for now. If I really don't like it, I guess I'll be out like $120 with some change with paint and buying them. And maybe we might peel them off. We might put some different ones on, but I don't know yet. So anyway, that's what we got. And we did buy for the headache rack. So I was trying to figure out how I was going to cut it, make it look decent, have all the cuts be okay. You know, I had a lot of things going through my head to do this because I want it to look perfect. Okay, perfect in my eyes. Some people may not think it's going to be that great. Some people may, I don't know, might think it's perfect. I don't know. But what we bought, this thing's kind of heavy. So what we bought yesterday was a Hercules bandsaw. It's a 5-inch width cut and deep. And I can open it up here for you. Get the cord out of the way, maybe. So it does not come with the stand, if you're wondering. It only comes as the bandsaw, and then you have to buy the stand separately, which I did. I could have bought the Bauer bandsaw, which is what I was planning on doing, but they were out of stock. I didn't want to wait for that, so I just bought the Hercules bandsaw with the Hercules stand. They do have adapters with the stand that adapts to a DeWalt, a Bauer, or this. It is kind of noisy, I'm not going to lie. I expected it to be just a smidge quieter. But I think for the money, I mean, a Milwaukee is like, I don't know, $300. DeWalt's probably in that same range, roughly somewhere in there. And I wanted something with a cord. This stand does stand up. You can put it all the way back, set it on your bench, and then there's a plate that you can put in here for you to be able to just work on something small and just cut it out freehand. I mean, there is a guard or, one second. Let me see. I'll see if I can show you. There it is. So it came with all these extra parts for your DeWalt, your Bauer, and I'm sure you probably could adapt it to some other stuff. Or, yeah, well, I'm just not going to take it out of the box then. It doesn't want to come out, so it can just stay in there. So there's the adapter plate, or cutting plate, I guess you could call it. For cutting out your small stuff by hand, you know, easy stuff to cut out. You don't have to lay it down. It's not real heavy. Or you wanted to freehand some metal. I don't know, make some shims or cut out something of your own. But, and then as for the sandpaper, just because I just seen it on my bench. So here's what I used to do my mud flaps. In case if anybody's wondering, I got this off of Renegade Products. Nice company to work with. They have a lot of good options. A lot of good videos out there, honestly, on their stuff. That's how I got started polishing, was a lot of their videos and East Coast Polishing. He is one guy that really, it just seemed like he was talking directly to me. You know, I was nervous about getting started polishing. I didn't know what I was doing. I had no idea. I was like, God, do I really want to spend the money on doing this? Well, here I am, and I will say, from my standing, I feel pretty confident that I could go polish something out and make it look pretty decent. So their sandpaper that I bought is the Maverick sandpaper, and 320. I think this is the 600. Back in the box. And then 800. And some people do believe that you should take it all the way down to 120 and work it all the way up, which, yeah, if you really want to get out every single scratch, you want to make it look pristine. I'm not going to get that carried away on pretty much anything I do, just because I don't feel like I charge enough if I do something for someone. I don't feel like it's not my full-time job. I will help people out occasionally with some things, but not very often. Especially, I mean, I have a family, so it's hard to work a full-time job and do side stuff for people, which I'm sure most of you know. If you're looking to get into this with the polishing, or you want to detail vehicles, or you want to just start building something, call people. Look at videos like mine. I will tell you that you can do anything you put your mind to. I did not know how to detail a vehicle properly. I feel like I've excelled at that very well. Just go on YouTube, type in detailing cars. There's a lot of good guys out there, or good people, I should say, that will teach you how to detail a vehicle, their way of doing it, or another way of doing it. It's not rocket science, guys. It's pretty simple. I mean, I wish I knew this stuff whenever I was like 15 or 16. I could have bought a lot of things, or, you know, saved money and done something that I really wanted to do. And now, I mean, I've taught myself how to polish. I've taught myself how to detail vehicles, which I don't know if my truck is very clean right now, but, I mean, it's not bad. I obviously use it every day, but, I mean, this is somewhat clean right now. It all costs money, but you can also just start out with a simple vacuum, with a simple can or thing of this polish. It's Zephyr. You can get it at like, I think Peterbilt or Allstate Peterbilt sells it. Wisconsin Kenworth. There's a lot of other good companies out there that you can just stop by and pick it up. Or if you're young and you don't know what you're doing, see if your parents can help you. There's a lot of good good content out there, guys. That's, I truly believe you can do it if you want, if you try. Yeah. So I'll leave you with that, and we'll see how these window visors go. If I can get a GoPro maybe in the next 6 months or so, I mean, I'm going to keep trying to do content and putting out videos, even if they're small or talkative, I guess. I will. So thanks, guys, for watching, and have a good day.